Hey everyone, welcome to another video. It's snowing outside, so I don't know, the whole lighting situation is messed up, but yeah, it's the first snow of the year and I guess I'm happy about it. It is cold. Okay, today I have a few things to share with you, and first one is regarding my sweater, which I finished it and I just love it. This is a really nice yarn. I have to say, mostly I kind of use acrylic yarns and I love them, they're great, but it is really nice to wear something from a more natural fiber. So this was made also using the, I call it the 2 become 1 sweater pattern, with just a few adjustments from the one I showed you before. So this one is made with thinner yarn, kind of like a DK yarn, but it's a little bit, the one I used is called Fluffina, and it's just a little bit more of a like a floofy yarn that is mostly cotton. But I made it, the body of it, with a 5mm hook, and I didn't do the ribbing on the neckline, but rather this nice scalloped, sort of scalloped edge. And what can I say? It fits so nicely because the pattern is so nice. So I have already 3 sweaters. The first one you saw me wearing in the previous video, and then this was the second one that I made, and now I'm going to show you the third one, which is a little bit out there. My husband was like holding it like, who's it for? And I'm like, that is for me and I love it. So there it is. Wait, I'm gonna do some fancy editing stuff. So this is the third one, and I made little adjustments and little variations in all of them. So this one is actually made with 3 strands, like most of it, with 3 strands of DK weight, which allows for these really cool color changes. But the ribbing is made with 1 strand, and I also didn't do the join exactly in the middle, which I think was, you know, you should either do it really in the middle or really on the side and not just like a little bit off like I did. But I really love it. It makes me very happy, and I think it fits my room in general. And yeah, it was just a really a lot of fun to make. And because I used, I think I used an 8mm hook with the 3 strands, so it went pretty fast, although I was kind of obsessed with it. And I think I could probably have used a 9mm maybe, or switch one of the strands for like a more like fuzzy yarn. I think that would also look really great. I might do that with the next version. But anyway, to make a long story short, I am still accepting volunteers to test this pattern, since it is my first pattern. I don't want to just, like, you know, release it without knowing that other people fully understand what I meant, and yeah, that the pattern is clear. There are also instructional videos which really, I think, help the whole process, and also lots of tips on how to get a really nice finish. Okay, so I'll show you a couple of the things that I'm currently working on, or this was kind of the last thing that I finished and I was very excited about it. I'm still continuing to knit this sweater. I do love it, but I mean, the colors are just glorious, and this was the kind of inspiration and motivation to make this sweater, because I used basically the same technique. And also for this one, I used the Russian knot when I switched. I don't think it's so easy to do that when you're knitting, but with a crochet, because it's like such a thick fabric, it really gets lost in the stitches, and I don't think I could make such a sweater if I had to sew in all of the edges. I mean, here I guess I'll have to deal with it, and I do really like it and I'm looking forward to continuing with it, but you know, it's so much slower. The crochet sweater went so fast. it was a joy. Of course, it helped that I made it kind of, you know, shorter sleeve, and also it's not like super long, but yeah, it's so much faster than knitting, right? Okay, and then my only actually current crochet project, except the Cal from the Secret Yarnery, which she posted now the instructions for the last square, and for some reason I'm like resisting making it. I'm not a huge fan of the stitch, but I really need to finish it. I mean, it's just a square, and I think all in all, as a blanket, it'll look really great. So I want to show you what I'm making, and I talked about it in a previous video, but I'm making a sweater from, I think it's going to be kind of like a bomber jacket, and my inspiration was an image I saw on my Instagram account by this shop in France. This woman, she makes these gorgeous knitted and crocheted, I guess because she has a couple of designs with granny square, with like this, you know, kind of mohair like yarn, and every one of the sweaters is glorious and costs around the 700 and above euros, which puts it, you know, way out of my price point. So I'm trying to create my own version, and I'm just really loving actually the whole process, even sewing in the ends, which is very weird. So I decided I'm going to focus on 5 colors for all the granny squares. Aren't they pretty? Really love them. Wait, I'll arrange them in a more pleasing order, like this. And yeah, so again, this is this Phil Gourmand yarn from Phildar, which is just beautiful to work with. It's completely synthetic, but oh so soft and lovely. And yeah, so these are, I have also like a couple of smaller ones, but these are waiting for the last round, and I'm doing a join as you go type of thing. And I decided for the last round, and then I'm going to do, like, you know, all of the last rounds and the sleeves, I'm going to use this gorgeous color. It's like this warm gray, and I thought it looks beautiful, it looks still elegant, but I can make it, you know, colorful and fun with all of the colors. And I tried white, and I really didn't like it. The white from this yarn just looks like cotton balls, and it's just like so stark and white, and I think this color really adds to it, kind of you know, a bit of elegance. And yeah, I think it's really gorgeous. So I have to look, I'm not sure how many squares I need. I think actually I don't know, I have to look at the structure of how she did the one that she's offering there for sale, but yeah, I guess I have to figure it out. I think maybe this would be enough, and then do like a thick ribbing here, and in the back have 3, so like 9 of these. And yeah, I'm thinking 9 in the back and then 6 in the front in 2 panels, and it's going to be a cardigan. And then adding the sleeves in just like a regular stitch. With this kind of yarn, there's no need for anything like fancy, so any kind of like half double, probably I'll go with half double because I really like it. That'll be good enough. And yeah, really enjoying this project. It's a lot of fun. So right now I'm just working on these. So I'm really trying to, you know, stay focused and finish something before hopping on to something else. I do have a bunch of yarn coming from Hobby, and then I bought all kinds of cake yarns and like self-striping yarns and color changing yarns at Lovecrafts that I'm really interested in seeing, a few brands that I'm not familiar with. So yeah, I need to like use up things. I need to find another yarn eating project. Yeah, okay, so that's it. If you also want to volunteer to be a tester for my sweater, then just write me an email. I will leave my email address below, and I will give you all the details on how to join. Currently there's no deadline. Since it's my first pattern, I just want to get as much like feedback and yeah, just comments and see what I can improve. But if it's something that I find that I enjoy and I want to make more patterns, then of course I'll make the whole arrangement a little bit more organized. But right now it's just like whoever is willing to take a chance on me, I really appreciate it, and any feedback you can give me will be much appreciated. Please don't steal my pattern, but other than that, it's all good. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.